True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
Hello, Blue Nation. Welcome back to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, your exclusive news channel for our glorious Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm your host, bringing the hottest information and in-depth analysis directly to our Blue crew. Before we dive into today's bombshell news, I want to ask everyone to subscribe to our channel. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Your support is crucial for me to continue bringing these exclusive insights that you won't find anywhere else. Let's strengthen our community and show the power of our fan base. All right, let's get down to business. Today, I'm bringing you a piece of information that's been circulating behind the scenes in the league and could have a significant impact on our quest for a back-to-back World Series title. As you know, even with the best record in the National League and a five-game lead over the Padres in our division, the front office, led by Andrew Friedman, never rests. The mentality in Los Angeles is one of continuous improvement, of a relentless pursuit of perfection. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. The trade deadline is fast approaching, and the corridors of Dodger Stadium are buzzing with conversations and strategies. Our need to bolster the outfield is no secret to anyone. Mookie Betts has been, as always, spectacular, but we need another impact piece. Someone who can bring power, speed, and elite defense to complement our stellar roster. And this is where things get interesting. According to an extremely reliable source, the renowned MLB insider Jon Heyman of the New York Post, the Dodgers are among a select group of teams that have shown interest in a big name, Luis Robert Jr., the talented yet currently struggling center fielder for the Chicago White Sox. Heyman, in his latest column, was clear in stating that 8 teams, including powerhouses like the Phillies and our rivals, the Padres, have already checked in on the Cuban player. The information I've received from my inside sources confirms this move. The Dodgers aren't just checking in. They are conducting a deep analysis, evaluating the cost-benefit and how Robert Jr. would fit into our team. The White Sox's situation is one of a total rebuild. They have one of the worst records in the league and need to make a crucial decision on Robert Jr.'s contract, which has a $20 million option for next season. For a team going nowhere, that's a considerable amount. Logic dictates they will try to trade him before the deadline to extract some value and avoid that financial commitment. Now, let's look at the numbers, because here on this channel, we work with facts. Luis Robert Jr.'s 2025 season has been, to be frank, disappointing. His slash line has been 1-1-2275.325, resulting in an OPS of just .599. He has hit 9 home runs and driven in 35 runs. These numbers in isolation are not exciting. They are well below what is expected from a player of his caliber. However, we cannot forget what he is capable of. In 2023, he was an all-star, hitting 38 home runs with a .857 OPS and winning a Gold Glove for his spectacular defense in center field. His speed is another standout factor. Even in a down year, he has already accumulated 22 stolen bases. The raw talent is there undeniably. The question our front office is pondering is this slump a worrying trend or an outlier influenced by the unmotivating environment of a losing team like the White Sox? My analysis, based on conversations with scouts and analysts, leans toward the second option. Placing a player with Robert Jr. as 5-tool potential in a winning environment, surrounded by stars like Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, and Mookie Betts, could be the catalyst to reignite his career. A change of scenery, from the negative pressure of Chicago to the positive pressure of competing for a title in Los Angeles, could make all the difference. Furthermore, his current low performance drastically reduces his trade value. We wouldn't have to give up our top prospects like Diego Cartaya or Gavin Stone to acquire him. It would be a low-cost, high-reward bet. The strategy behind the potential acquisition of Luis Robert Jr. is multifaceted and demonstrates the genius of our front office. First, it addresses an immediate need. Having an elite defender in center field with the ability to cover the vast outfield of Dodger Stadium would free up Mookie Betts to focus on other positions if needed, or simply solidify one of the best outfields in the league. Defense wins championships, and Robert Jr. is a defensive upgrade over almost any other available option. Second, the offensive potential. Imagine a lineup with Robert Jr. in the lower half, bringing his combination of power and speed. He wouldn't need to be the savior. He would be another weapon in an already lethal arsenal. With the protection of other elite hitters around him, he would see better pitches and have less pressure to produce. Our hitting coach, Robert Van Scoyoc, is known for getting the best out of his players. The work he could do with Robert Jr.'s swing is something that makes me extremely optimistic. He has the ability to turn that .599 OPS into something close to the .850 we saw in his All-Star season. His contract, which includes club options for the following seasons, $20 million for 2026 and 2027, also fits perfectly with the Dodgers' philosophy. If he rediscovers his best baseball, we'll have an all-star caliber player under control for a well below market value for 2 more years. If he doesn't perform as expected, we can simply decline the option. It's a calculated risk, a high upside, low risk play that has been the hallmark of Andrew Friedman's management. We're talking about a player who is only 28 years old in his physical prime. The recent drop in production seems much more situational than a permanent physical or technical decline. The White Sox are desperate, and it is in this scenario that smart teams like the Dodgers capitalize. They aren't just trading for a player, they're buying low on a stock that has all the potential to skyrocket. Remember, the current Dodgers, the World Series champions, were built with bold and intelligent moves like this. The trade for Mookie Betts, the signing of Freddie Freeman, the bets on players who needed a fresh start. This is our formula for success. Adding Luis Robert Jr. to this equation could be the final piece to ensure not only a deep playoff run in October, but the solidification of a dynasty. He would bring a dimension of athleticism and power to the outfield that would be terrifying for our opponents. Think of the versatility Dave Roberts would have at his disposal to set up the lineup and defensive strategies. It would be another nightmare for opposing pitchers and managers. So, to summarize the main story, the Dodgers are actively exploring the possibility of acquiring center fielder Luis Robert Jr. from the Chicago White Sox. The interest is real, and the logic behind the move is solid, based on his elite potential, current low trade value, and a controllable contract that aligns with the club's strategy. Now, I want to hear from you, the Blue Crew. What do you think about this potential move? Do you believe the gamble on Luis Robert Jr., even with his current numbers, is worth it? What trade package would you consider fair? Leave your opinions in the comments below. Let's debate, let's discuss, because your voice is the soul of our team. Don't forget, for more exclusive news, detailed analysis, and real-time updates on our Los Angeles Dodgers, subscribe to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. Turn on notifications and join our community. I'll be here, bringing you everything you need to know, always with the truth and passion that only a true Dodgers fan can offer. Let's go on this journey together towards another title.